Hey, welcome back to Completely Off the Rails, everybody. For those of you who have been here before, you know what's up. And, babe, I will let you tell the new listeners what our podcast is about in just 1 second. But as my father has requested, I have to make sure that I tell him that this episode is sort of brought to you by um, Gentleman Jack. This is his uh, contribution to our success. So thank you, Dad. I really appreciate it. So I'm just going to pour a little bit in here. And
Good God.
what? This is a little bit of Jack. Help you through the day. Help you through the day. We're
How many
recording.
days?
We're recording a little bit earlier than we normally do. But when I looked down and I was like, oh, it's 5:04. Fuck yeah, let me go get the Jack.
That's a lot of shit you just poured in there.
It's all right. It'll be okay. It's performance enhancing. We talk about this every week.
My God.
Anyway, babe, tell them what's up.
We're a podcast where one of us is sober and one of us is drunk. Apparently. We do this weekly. Discuss different topics, focusing mainly, as he says, on stupid petty arguments people have, but I think some of them are of a more serious nature. Sometimes we have submissions from listeners who are dealing with problems and want us to solve them or give our opinion. And then other times we get submissions to check out different internet sites, which I say different sites all the time. It's always fucking Reddit. So,
You
and
should
people
really,
ask us about those.
you should really just say it's sub threads of Reddit or whatever, because that's
Yeah.
what it's always Reddit.
Subreddits,
It's
I guess.
subreddits. I don't know what the fuck it
I
is.
don't know.
Whatever.
I'm on Reddit enough. You think I'd know?
You think you would, but hey guys, make sure you check out cotrpod.com for everything social media, social show submissions, and Patreon, all that stuff, and merch. Just want to make sure you guys can't see it, but this is what it looks like if you're, on YouTube. Your Settlemate shirt. So make sure you go and check out all that stuff. There's some behind the scenes things out there as well. Things where, Candace messes up stuff. All that good stuff that normally happens when we're. And don't forget, we're gonna start live streaming. She doesn't know it. Well, she knows it. She just doesn't know when. But we're gonna do it because it sounds like fun. Because why not? So go out and make sure you check out info on Patreon for that too.
Yeah, that ought to be interesting. Few warnings. We both have severe ADHD, so staying on track is legit impossible. We go in every direction while answering the question, and that's why we're called Completely Off the Rails.
Yeah, and we're a comedy genre. We're gonna make jokes about all the stuff. It's all in good fun. People are gonna get offended sometimes. Be an adult, grow up, get unoffended. You'll be all right. It's gonna be fun. Trust me.
What he's trying to say is, we may not be for you. That's fine. You gave us a shot. We had fun. You did not, I guess. I don't know. No hard feelings. We'll continue on, and you stay the hell away from rating our podcast. Win-win.
True, very true. And if you don't like us, just pour more Jack and keep drinking. We get better as you drink.
The more you drink, the funnier we get.
Exactly. All right, babe, let's get to it. What are we talking about tonight?
Okay, let's see. First, as always, my little disclaimer. I say as always, I think this is like the second week I've had it, but
The second.
my
The second.
new disclaimer, this is edited for clarity and time, because some of these bitches on Reddit, they'll be like, they write like 12 novels. I'm like, bitch, I ain't got time for all this. I mean, if y'all want me to, you send me a link, you want me to put some Reddit shit on there, that's fine, but we're going to have to edit it because it's a lot. So the topic says, girlfriend and her, quote, influencer life is getting in the way. I like how he puts influencer in quotes. So it says, my girlfriend considers herself a fitness and life coach influencer of sorts.
All right.
She has about 600 followers on Instagram. And yeah.
What are you influencing? 600?
I mean, it's a good start.
Yeah.
I don't have 600 followers on Instagram, but yeah, I was thinking like 6 million or something. Like 1 million followers.
We have almost 1,000 on Twitter. I don't feel like we're influencing shit. So I don't know where
That's
600 is
true.
going with something, but anyway, 600. That's a good start so far.
Um, she posts about her workouts and all things positive. I honestly think it's a bit silly, but try to encourage her regardless, which is nice. So we do our best to spend time together by working out together or running errands, but it's getting difficult as she starts getting deeper into this influencer lifestyle. However, she claims that she gets recognized too much by local followers and it's starting to annoy me. Okay. All right. We used to go work out together at a gym close to our house, but now she says we have to work out at a gym about 20 minutes further from where that's at because she says her followers will see her there and start to bug her, or a particularly creepy follower will take pictures of her working out without her permission.
Okay, that's super creep show. But how far away do they
I
have to
knew
go?
you was going to do that, bitch. I knew. Forget it. I hate you so much. Again, I think this is all silly. When we go grocery shopping, we can't go to a local Trader Joe's by our house. Instead, she insists we go to one about 20 minutes further away. Again, this is due to her fear of running into followers in our home area. It seems like everything we do now and everywhere we go is determined by whether or not she will run into followers, both good and creepy. I told her she needs to ease up on the wannabe influencer life, but she got mad. She claims to be trying to build a brand for herself, which she hopes will eventually lead to selling her own line of workout clothes and supplements, but says I need to support her rather than be critical. Any advice of how to come to a compromise, or if I'm being a jerk for telling her that her goals are silly? And then it has an edit. It's not just limited to this. Where we go out to eat is also determined by where she thinks she won't be seen or recognized. She also works a normal day job as an office assistant, and this is her side gig. Okay. I, I mean, oh my gosh. How much could you possibly be influencing if going 20 minutes away is like fucking nobody's gonna know you?
Right, right.
like, like if they know you where you're at, aren't they gonna know you like down the road?
And here's the thing: if you can't handle being recognized when you got 600 whole followers, how are you
Mm-hmm.
going to handle being able to be out in public when you have your own fashion line of workout clothes? Like, I mean, I think to be such a narcissist to say that you're an influencer when you only have 600 people, you should relish in the fact that anyone would notice you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really? I, y- honestly, I would expect more people to be like, "That's that bitch that thinks she's an influencer. Ain't that cute?" Like, like I mean, 600 people, and probably 300 of them are bots. So I mean,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I just feel like if you can't handle being recognized by a few people, then you shouldn't be trying to be an influencer. Because if you get 500,000, a million followers, and you get up there, like you literally won't be able to go anywhere. But and like you
Yeah.
said, you're going 20 minutes away, and that's the buffer you need. That's it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It's just crazy to me. Like, talking about doing the best to spend their time together, but they can't go anywhere because of her local followers. Okay, if all your followers are local, this is probably like family and friends. Like, they don't give a shit what you're doing, you know?
And obviously, well, I don't want to say obviously, but more than likely, if she is a fitness influencer, she probably is in shape and she's probably got
Yeah.
a body that looks like she works out, you know?
Yeah,
So
that's what I was thinking.
so regardless of whether you're an influencer or not, there's gonna be some creepy fucking dudes at any gym you go to, right? I mean,
But have
that
you
just as
ever
a
been
woman.
Yeah, and see, as a woman, I know these creepy fuckers, okay? But I have never once been in a gym, and I know that's hard to believe a lot of people that I go to the gym, but I have been to the gym 1,000 times. It didn't take because I hate fucking working out, but, um, anyway, I've never seen one person take a picture of anyone in
I mean,
any fucking gym I've ever been to.
let's be
I've
real.
never seen somebody standing behind somebody on a treadmill taking a picture.
How
I
long
don't see
ago
that.
how long ago was it when we went to gyms though?
When we went to what?
When we actually went to a gym? Like how
It's
long
been a
ago?
while.
Okay.
It's been
So
a while.
probably before.
Before COVID. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And probably before pictures being taken in places was a big thing. We haven't been to the gym in a while, let's be honest, babe.
I used to have a membership to gym time up there.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. I take that back. Sorry.
Yeah. And I don't remember anybody up there taking no damn pictures.
I mean, but that's the thing. Like, regardless, like whether an influencer or not, just as a female, and you don't even have to be like smoking hot. Dudes are fucking creepy. Like,
Hmm.
and the older we get, the worse we are. We're fucking creepy. We're just fucking creepy, especially if we're old and
It's
single.
ugh.
And then you get that idea that you're like, oh, you know, I've got something in common with her. We're both in the gym. You have nothing in common with her, all right? And
No.
stop
No.
violating her privacy. I mean, but I guess that's the other thing. If you want to be an influencer, take that expectation of privacy that you have and throw that shit out the window. Because
Hmm.
the whole point of being an influencer is you share everything with everyone. So you
Well,
shouldn't
here's
have
the
an
thing.
expectation of privacy.
Also, too, if you're an influencer of workout stuff, right? Then it stands to reason that you're probably having somebody take pictures of you as you're working out. So, I mean, how's it all of a sudden this creepy follower? Maybe it's just one of the people that you got taking pictures. I mean, your narcissist is not the word. My gosh.
And I look, I'm not going further. Like I would drive further to not go to Trader Joe's because I don't want to spend a fucking ton of money on the same shit I can get somewhere else a lot cheaper. So yeah, I would drive further to go somewhere other than Trader Joe's,
Yeah,
but I'm not driving further to go to another fucking Trader Joe's.
exactly.
Like really? And if
Oh,
say you're an influencer, babe, and we're together, and there's some creepy dude fucking bothering you, it won't be for long.
right?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's how you handle this influencer life. Fucking man up and be
Yeah, like,
like,
can you imagine? I imagine if I'm at the gym and some creeper starts taking photos, it would take one person to tell them, and they would kick them out and probably like revoke their membership right then. Because who the fuck? You can't just stand in the gym taking pictures of people.
look, if I'm with you, he's gonna have a broke ass phone because I'm gonna snatch that shit right away from you.
Oh my gosh, y'all. You should have seen this show we watched last night. This girl whipped his ass.
Oh yeah,
Remember the guy? So it
yeah.
was, what is it like? I don't know, stuff caught
I
on tape or
survived a
whatever.
crime. I survived a
Yeah.
crime on Netflix, and yeah, and I fucking loved it. I
Oh
loved
my gosh.
it. Yeah, because I mean,
So
yeah. Go ahead, babe. Sorry.
well, she's, serving. So she's serving and she takes an order and she walks up. It's an outside, like, outside little table or on the sidewalk or whatever. And so it looks like she goes up to, I don't know, get something, whatever, like, whatever it would be, like a little
Yeah, she was putting
kiosk
menus
or
away.
something.
Yeah, she was putting
Yeah,
menus
okay.
away outside.
Yeah. So, as she's standing there, this guy walking by just, like, completely cups her ass. It was the creepiest thing. I
It was
mean,
more
what the
than that.
hell?
Like
Well,
he had
yeah.
fingers in between her legs. And look,
Yeah.
it like and somebody said something to her about how short her shorts were. Look, dudes,
Oh.
guys, let me talk to you for a second, okay? Listen. You have zero fucking right to touch a woman. Even if
Mhm.
even if she's your wife, you still got to know when you can smack her in the ass or not. If she's not feeling it and you smack her in the ass, you're liable to get your ass whipped. But if it's somebody you don't know, you don't have no. You don't
No.
own women. You leave them the fuck alone. I don't give a shit if she's out there naked. It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, you can look. All right, fucking she's in public. You're going to look whatever, but you cannot fucking touch chicks.
Yeah,
That
like,
shit is not okay.
how far do you think that would go, that argument would go if, some girl, like, tackled some guy on the beach on a Speedo and was like, "Look, he decided to wear a Speedo." I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? No, that is not okay.
It was great though.
Well,
She put his ass in
shouldn't
a
have wore that.
chokehold. Yeah, she put his
She
ass in
did.
a chokehold and slammed him on the ground, and I was like, "This is fucking outstanding," because he got exactly what he
Oh,
deserved.
he
Because
looked so shocked, like, "What just
and then
happened?"
he tried to tell the cops, "I barely brushed up against her." No, dude, no. You grabbed her like you were together, and like
Like,
she
you done
wanted
grabbed
like
the wrong bitch tonight.
yeah, you guy. I don't know why guys think they have the right to do this shit.
I don't
Like I
either.
just don't
It's crazy.
understand. Like and I don't know. I just don't understand. But it was fucking hilarious. I loved it because she just grabbed his drunk ass by the throat and threw him to the ground. And then cops got out there. And what's weird is, no, I guess weird is the wrong word. What is sad is she felt like she had to justify it to the cops as to why
Right.
she called. You don't justify
Yeah.
shit. He grabbed your ass, and like she said, his finger touched my vagina. That motherfucker needs to go to prison for sexual assault. You don't get to touch women like that.
You know what's funny though? Like, as a woman, I don't know that calling the police would have even crossed my mind because that's just such common shit that happens to women every day.
Somebody would have called the cops if I was there because I'd have beat his ass. He
Well,
touched
I
you like
know
that. I
that.
mean, but
But,
fuck
like,
me, man.
as a woman, like, I mean, I've I don't know a woman that hasn't had her ass grabbed or pinched or guys are fucking creepy.
I told you. I
It's
told you.
horrible.
We're fucking terrible. We
Yeah.
are. And I don't. I just don't. I mean, in the world of the Me Too movement and all of that, which is sad that you have to have a fucking movement to get men under control. Like,
Mhm.
really? Like, I just don't understand why we think women are property. They're not. I mean, fuck, you guys are smarter than us. You're better than us. You're more mature than us. Like like just you're better. And I don't understand why a fucking hashtag has to happen to make a man stop doing this shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is crazy.
just but it was I liked the way she did it, but I just felt bad because she felt like she had to explain why she called the cops.
Mhm.
No. Yeah,
It's it's crazy.
yeah.
It is crazy.
So
But
no, I
but
don't
that's how
think.
it is.
Yeah, this influencer chick. Okay, creepy dude taking pictures of the gym. Say something
Mhm.
like just say something, or just bring your boyfriend to the gym and then let him handle it. Like that's the answer. You don't go to another place because I mean, like you're gonna let somebody run you out of your gym
Right.
and
Right.
then away from your grocery store and away from your restaurants and away to just stop being an influencer because clearly you can't handle it.
I just don't understand, like, who are this is social media. So we're talking around the fucking world. Like, there are people on there from around the world. I mean, people listen to our podcast from fucking everywhere.
Mhm.
But yet going 20 minutes away is her solution to getting recognized.
Here's the
She
real
is yeah,
here's the
mm-mm.
real deal with her. Okay, she probably started this social media influencer lifestyle, dream a while ago. It hasn't taken off as fast as she's wanted it to. So this is either let, let's go two ways with it. Um, One, we can say by her getting recognized and feeling like she's getting recognized and feeling like she has to go somewhere else, maybe that's keeping her motivated and pursuing her dream of being this influencer. That's not it, but maybe that's it. What it really is it
Sure.
hasn't taken off as fast as she's wanted it to, and she's trying to make herself look like more important or like she's more successful or whatever. Because I guarantee you, if you look on her page, it's probably like, "Ugh, I mean, I had to change gyms again because the guy recognized me and won't leave me alone."
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you
That's what
didn't.
I'm thinking it
Yeah,
probably
you
is.
didn't have to change shit. You just had to be like,
Yeah.
eh, turn around, what the fuck are you doing, motherfucker? Stop. That's all she had to do. And if I'm her boyfriend, I'm not. Look, I would support her if that's what she wanted to do. I would support her, but you got to be real with her. You'd be like, well,
Mm,
calm down. First of all, you ain't influencing shit. The only thing you're influencing is where we go. So that's all you're influencing. But like, encourage her, but at the same time, you got to make sure those expectations are like
yeah.
the more
Don't be
important.
an American Idol mom.
Yeah, yeah. Like you ain't like, mm-mm. You know what? I'd be like, you know what you ought to do? Like, do you follow her on Instagram or TikTok or anything like that? I guarantee he doesn't. He's probably just a creepy old fucker in there taking pictures of chicks. That's all he's doing.
Oh my
He doesn't
god,
even
that's
follow her.
probably true.
He
That's
doesn't even know
probably
how to
true.
fucking follow her on like Instagram and TikTok. He'd be like, "Are you
Oh
on
god.
Facebook, sweetheart? You not? I don't know you then."
Are you on the Facebook?
On the Facebook,
On
exactly.
the
Right, right.
Facebook.
She
Oh my
no,
gosh.
no. So, what was his question?
Oh
Really? I
my
mean,
gosh.
how does he handle it?
Well, first you want to know if he's a jerk
Oh,
for telling her that her goals are silly. I
well, okay,
mean,
okay.
I don't. I
Yeah,
wouldn't tell her they're silly.
yeah.
Like I would
No,
not.
no. I would tell her
I would not do that.
she's acting ridiculous when it
Yeah.
comes to this having to go, so far, 20 minutes away. Because I mean, I would just explain to her, be like, what if you had 1,600 followers?
Hmm.
And what, we got to drive out of state to go to Trader Joe's? What if that state doesn't have a
Yeah.
Trader Joe's? Then what? You ever
Hmm.
been to a Trader Joe's?
I don't think so.
I haven't
No.
either. I just
I mean,
imagine it's
people talk
expensive.
about how expensive they are, so
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't need to.
Trader Joe's, fuck no,
I mean, I
neighborhood
think
market, that's
like
where I go.
I think one when one opened, so I don't know, somewhere around here, they were. I listened to a commercial or something. They said the price, and I was like, "The fuck? Are you serious?" And then I was like, "Well, I guess I ain't never going there," and I never have. So that's
Yeah.
pretty much the end of that.
So I don't I think
I
if you
wouldn't
are
tell her it was silly.
yeah, if you're making her feel like her dreams and aspirations are silly, you're a dickhead. I mean, you just
Hmm.
are. I mean, like you should support that shit, especially because it's not like she quit everything. She's still working. Like this is her side gig, So it's not like she stopped everything and just is focusing on this and the bills aren't getting paid and all that shit. So yeah, you should support her, but
Yeah,
you should make sure you're keeping it real with her at the same time. Like we're not going there.
yeah.
We're gonna go to this gym, and you're gonna
Well,
be
it's kind
okay.
of like there's payoffs for things. Like to have certain things, you got to deal with certain things. So, celebrities, when they whine about privacy, I don't know. Like, I mean, do I think people should be accosting them all the time? No, and I wouldn't
No.
do that. But at the same time, like, that's the price you pay. Like
Yeah.
you're a fucking celebrity. I don't have a lot of, you know, like I don't feel that bad for you when you're making like 20 million a movie. Like, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
So that's the price of fame. You
Yeah.
know, if you're going to be some kind of big influencer, then you're going to have to be able to deal with this. And if you can't, then that's part of it.
Yeah. And hey, if you're listening to this podcast and you live in, you know, Central Alabama and you see me, fuck yeah, you come up. I'll take a
Right?
selfie with you. You know you want it. Just come get it, girl. Come on.
I mean, you think that she would be excited that people recognize her.
Right. I mean, it's because it's a creepy old dude. If it was if it was some dude that was like ripped and hot, she'd be like, fuck yeah, come on.
It's
It's because
probably
he's a
like
good,
the only person that's
yeah,
ever recognized her.
yeah. Yeah. And hey, we will be in New England traveling all over the place October, what, 20th to the 1st? If you happen to be
Hmm.
up there listening to us and you see us, I mean, we can have Candace take the picture of us. I mean, just come up to us. That's cool if you see us. Right, babe?
So come up to us so that I can take a picture of you with them.
Yeah.
Gee, oh, for gosh sake. Oh my gosh. Come on now.
But seriously, I mean, if people started, saying hey to us or whatever, I wouldn't be like, fuck, I guess we got to go somewhere else for groceries.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
But I mean, the other thing too, though, is this isn't her main thing. Like, you know, it's a side gig. So it's like I said, you get certain things with certain things. So like, if you're a celebrity, I don't feel bad for you. You're making all this money. You're a celebrity, but if it bothers you that much, then yeah, you get security or you have to go out to certain places when people aren't around. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of shit celebs don't get to do that they would like to do because they get recognized too much.
Yeah.
But that's fucking part of it.
Yeah, but
But
there's a lot of shit they get to do because they're
yeah,
still.
and that's the thing. Like they're making enough money to be able to handle that. Cuz
Yeah.
for me, it's like, well, I can't just go walking down the street, but I'm making fucking millions and everybody knows who I am. So I'm good with that. I think I'll suck it up. You
Yeah.
know, this being a side gig is not worth the shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, this is not worth it. So the payout is not enough.
No. And honestly, like if I'm her boyfriend, I'm telling her that look, it's your side gig and you've got people that are recognizing you. That's a positive.
Mm-hmm.
That means you're headed in the right direction. It's kind of like, when we started this podcast and we had like 5 people subscribed. And we
Mm-hmm.
were like, damn, there's 5 fucking people listening. This shit's cool.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. And then it turned
Right.
to 15 and then 20 and it's like 100 and something now. And it's like every time it moves up a little bit, it's like, that's fucking great.
Yeah.
That's a positive. She should see that as a positive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with a creep or two here and there, but there's gonna be times where it's legitimate people that appreciate the content that you're putting out. And that's like you say, that's the price of it, but honestly, that's the benefit of it. I mean, if you were
Yeah.
truly like, especially as a fitness person, I mean, you're there to help people, on their fitness goals. I mean, how rewarding would it be like if she's running away to try and not have anybody recognize her, she's missing out on the opportunity to have somebody come up to her and say, "Hey, because of you and watching you and the things that you post and all that, I was able to lose however much weight and it's just changed my life for the better." She's
Yeah.
missing out on that opportunity to hear those words because she's worried about some
Exactly.
wrinkly old dude behind her. Come on. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So I don't I don't think you're being a jerk for being annoyed by this.
Mm-mm,
Wouldn't tell
mm-mm.
her it was silly. I would push it more as, if you're concerned about 600 people, how are you going to be an influencer of, 600,000 people or a million people? I mean, like, really? And if you're getting seen so much, is 20 minutes really going to make that big of a difference? Like, I
Right.
don't, you know,
And and if you're trying to build a brand, you need to
you should want.
engage.
Yeah.
If somebody
Yeah.
recognizes you, you need to engage with that.
Yeah.
Because that's how you're going to build your brand even more. Because I mean,
Eh,
you can't build your brand alone. You need people that
right.
actually follow you, saying, "Hey, met whoever, got to take a
Mhm.
picture with her. How cool is this?" That's what helps build your brand, not running away from people.
Exactly. And end of the day, bottom line, if she still acts like this, I'd be like, you know what? You want to eat 20 minutes away? That's fine. You going by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yep.
I'm going to be right over here at this restaurant.
Yep.
Eat by my damn self. Because I'm hungry now.
Yeah. And then he can be an influencer of boyfriends that have to deal with influencers. He can just tell them how to do it. Yeah, no. 600
Mm-mm.
people. You're not an influencer yet, sweetheart. But hey,
Yeah, no.
keep going. You might be one day. Keep up the
Yeah.
fight.
I mean, hey, you never know. You got to start somewhere. So it's not, you know, cracking on her for that. It's
No,
just,
no, no. Mm-mm.
come on now.
Yeah.
Acting a fool.
You can't handle
Okay.
600. Mm-mm.
Right. Okay, so the second one we have is a listener submission from boyfriend to a slob. So I really like the start. Like
So,
already, I'm
oh,
loving it.
and we said that we were gonna be less dickish, right?
We
Okay.
did say that.
All right. I just want to make sure that I get in the right frame of mind before we start
Yeah.
talking. Okay.
Okay. It says, my girlfriend and I are in our mid 20s, 20s, 20s,
Yeah,
20s.
you guys, she cannot say numbers like this.
uh, I don't know.
20s, 30s, 90s. It's hilarious
Oh,
to me.
for some reason, because every time I say it, somebody says something about it. So now I'm like, shit, I'm all self conscious. Whatever. They're that age. And, and go to hell, okay? And have been together for a little over a year. Our relationship is amazing on so many levels. For instance, most past girlfriends would bitch anytime I wanted to hang with my friends, but she doesn't care and does her own thing with her friends as well. It's nice being with someone who doesn't smother you or make you their entire life, which I agree with.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's the problem though, she is a complete slob. I am probably a little OCD about things, so I have tried being understanding, but the more serious we get, the more I think about the possibility of us someday living together, and honestly, that thought is terrifying. When we first started dating, we would split our time between our places, and I overlooked the mess because honestly, her apartment is a lot closer to my work, so it was a trade-off. Again, see? Trade-offs. You gotta get something out of it, you know? It might be worth. And we only stayed with one another every once in a while. Over time, though, we now stay with one another more often than not, and it's getting harder and harder to not just lose my shit when insists she wants to stay at her place. Lord, I can't talk today. Most of the time, I come up with some reason I can't come over, but I can tell she's starting to catch on and it's pissing her off. I don't know how to make it any clearer to her, though, that her place is disgusting. I've tried giving her subtle hints, such as making comments when she leaves things lying around or doesn't clean up behind herself. And I joke about how things are when we're at her place. However, even though she has gotten better at keeping things tidier at my place, her apartment is still a pigsty. How do I discuss this with her without sounding like a jerk? If she doesn't change, should I consider this a sign we aren't meant for long term?
No.
So, thoughts?
Perfect solution here. I'll tell you exactly what you do. Okay. You call Mary Maids or whatever service it is, and you get somebody to go over there and just show up and be like, hey, we're here to clean your apartment. Your boyfriend got this for you. And then now she's gonna cuss you the fuck out. Okay. She's gonna lose her shit. But she's also gonna get the message that she's not keeping her shit clean. And I understand, like, if it's her own place and she wants to keep it like that, whatever. But I feel him, because it's like you're gonna bring that with you when we move in together, and
Yeah.
you don't need that, because that's not a thing. So yeah, just call a maid service and have them go over there and
I mean, they're
clean the
in their
shit for you.
mid-20s, though. Like,
Yeah.
everybody's a slob then.
Well, I mean, a 25-year-old that is clean already is not normal. I mean, he's gonna expect a whole lot more from her if she moves in. I mean, we're slobs. We're slobs for a long time.
Oh, I thought you were saying we. I was like, we who?
Oh no! I meant dudes.
Gotcha.
No, so if he's already a clean freak, and he's already stressing over what her apartment looks like,
Yeah.
imagine if she moves in with him and she brings her slob ways with her. It's not going to be good.
I wonder, though, if it's a good sign that when he made hints or whatever, she has started being tidier at his place. Because it could be that there's a difference between I don't care to do it and I'm just like, it's not that big a thing because it's just me here. Like, you know, we make sure we have dinner every night because we have a kid we got to feed. But like when you were deployed and it was just me, shit. Some days I ate, some days I didn't. Like I eat ramen noodles or fucking donut. Like it just whatever. That's
Yeah,
not how I ate every day, but there was
no,
nobody there but me.
I hear you, and that's a woman thing, because when you're gone, he can find whatever's in the freezer. I mean, so I
Oh,
mean, this is the same kid that I'm like, there's waffles in the freezer, and then he just puts them on a plate and puts like 5 waffles in the microwave. I've never seen a kid do that before, but I mean, I'm cool with it. I didn't have to cook. He got fed.
he ate
Child
5
services
this
didn't
morning
get
for
called.
breakfast.
Yeah. So I mean, we're just different. I don't know. I guess I guess you're right, though. If he did say something small to her and she at least started making some changes, then maybe bringing it up a little at a time and not being like, hey, you're not going to do this shit when you move in with me, because this ain't going to work. Just slowly, I guess, take the next step and be like, oh, hey, you cleaned up a little bit around here. It looks nice. I can see the
Well,
floor.
too, I think the bigger problem is not being able to communicate. Like, if you can't communicate with somebody, how do you think you're even gonna get to the point where you might live with them one day? So, what's funny?
So, I've been putting together bingo cards, right? And I've been going back and listening to previous episodes, and like, there's certain things on there right now. Like, let me see. I've got to pull up actually. Um, Like when you say this bitch or this hoe, or Candace starts talking all therapy. And, you know what? I think communication is going to be one of the bingo squares. 'Cause I think, I think it's something you tell him. I mean, but it is super. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to flip me off, but I mean, communication is important.
Mm-hmm.
That's just why I'm laughing. It's like it's something you always say. But anyway, let's pretend like I didn't say that. You said communication
I
is
always
important.
say it because it is important. I'm just saying, like, if you can't talk about this shit, I don't feel like you're gonna ever get to the point where you might live together. So you don't have to be a dick about it, but you could just tell her when she asks you to stay over there that, you know, listen, you've seen my apartment, right? You see how clean it is? That's because I'm kind of OCD and I'd get kind of anxious when things are chaotic. So I can't handle that over there. Like, you don't have to call her gross or nasty or sloppy or any of that. Just, you know, not making it about what's wrong with her, but just that, like, that's how you feel. Like, I can't handle being over there with that. So, like, I'm not trying to be mean. If you want to keep your place like that, by all means, it's your fucking apartment. You're paying the rent. But if you want me to stay the night over there, I'm gonna have to be able to see the floor. It is what it is. I'm just saying.
I'm not.
And, if that too, that kind of puts her on notice already that, like, if you don't change your ways, don't ever fucking bring up moving in together. Like, don't even bring that shit up
Yeah. No,
because
that's.
you know what's gonna happen. I mean, because
Yeah.
imagine you're
Yeah.
him and you tell her that, and then 6 months from now, she hadn't done shit in that apartment, and then she starts talking about moving in. I'd be like, bitch, are you serious? Do you see that shit in your no. You cannot be serious right now. I already told you I'm not staying over there with that shit, and you ain't done nothing. You think you moving in here? No, ma'am.
No,
I
no,
don't
ma'am.
think so.
What are you, her mama? No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
You will
No,
get in
ma'am.
your room. You will clean that room up,
Mm-mm.
young lady.
Right? She better get in there and damn clean.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know. There's trade offs. I mean, if it's an episode of Hoarders in there, yeah, he needs to,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess say something else a little bit more than what you did, and if that doesn't work, then get aggressive with it, and just. I mean, and if she doesn't like that, then yeah, you don't need her moving in because, like, she moves in and she brings that shit with her. It's not gonna go well.
I mean, you're right, though. There are trade offs. Like, just like you don't like her being a slob, as you put it, she probably doesn't like your ass being OCD about stuff. So, you know, you may have to give a little too. Like, sometimes one person in a relationship is messier than the other. I mean, my thought process is if, like with us with the bed, I don't give a shit if the bed's made. So if you want it made, fucking make it. Like, if I think about it, I'll make it. Probably not, but I might. But otherwise, like, make the damn bed then, because
That
I don't care.
that is probably one of the most immature statements you've ever made. Like, making your bed
uh,
is being an adult. It's like the first step to being an adult.
hmm,
Like,
is
make
it
the fucking bed. Yeah,
okay?
yeah. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Now, OCD, is it in the DSM?
Yes,
Okay. And the DSM is what for those who don't know?
the Diagnostic Statistical Manual. So basically, it's what lists all the different
Crazy shit in
mental
your
health
head.
disorder. No, I didn't say
I'm just
crazy
kidding. I'm
stuff.
just kidding. Yeah. So it's all the
It's
mental health stuff going on. So,
yes.
so the DSM lists OCD as being something. Does it have slobbiness in it?
No,
No. Okay.
it does not.
So he has a medical condition that he can't help, but she doesn't. So
First
really,
of all,
she needs to be the one to fix herself, not him.
first of all, I doubt his ass has the actual diagnosis of fucking OCD. Okay, I
Look,
mean,
look. I don't need.
do you know how people
Super.
overuse stuff like that? Like, oh my god, you're so bipolar.
I do.
Or are they bipolar? No, they just fucking have they had a mood. Like, it is what it is. I doubt this motherfucker's OCD.
Just have a
And
mood.
if
Yeah.
he is OCD, maybe she should be more concerned about moving in with him than he should be with her.
Well, hold on. Yeah. Oh, bipolar. They have a mood. Yeah. They got two of them. They're on opposite sides. They're different poles.
But that's
I'm,
what I'm saying. Like, how often do you hear people say that? They're
oh
like, "Oh
yeah,
my god,
all the
she's
time,
so
all the time.
bipolar."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or I'm OCD because I have to have my counters clean. No, you're not OCD. You don't have to turn the fucking handle 14 times before you go to bed.
exactly.
That's
I
right,
mean,
right?
if you're,
I'm gonna pull a you.
yeah,
That's right, right? Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, if your OCD is your house has to be clean, then please come be OCD here. Like, that'd be great. I would love it.
Right.
You could start with the laundry room because I still got fucking laundry I need to do tonight.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's because I didn't do it last week like I said I would.
It is. I mean,
You could have been nice, bitch. You could
I'm
have been
just
like,
saying. Like,
hey, I went through a lot of laundry since the last time you washed it,
I
which was
mean,
last week.
I literally have no clean underwear, so I had to wash laundry today to have underwear to take a shower and dress tomorrow, or I wouldn't have had
So,
anything clean.
well, compromise.
I
There you go.
mean,
Way to go.
what the fuck compromise? What's the compromise? I
I
don't
didn't do it, you
understand.
did. We
It's not a
compromised and you did
compromise.
it.
I don't feel like that. You understand how that word works.
I'll do yours tomorrow. I'll take care of the rest of it tomorrow.
My shit is done. What part? There is a load in the washer and a load in
Then,
the dryer. That's it.
then you're fucking welcome.
You didn't do shit. What am I welcome for?
Did I say your clothes were gonna get clean?
You said, I'm going to do clothes tomorrow.
Okay.
And that was like 14 days ago or
Look,
some
look,
shit.
it doesn't matter if I did them or if I got somebody to do them. Your clothes got done. And
If
it
that
was because of
somebody
me.
is me, it doesn't fucking, no, that don't play out.
It does. It does. Your
It does
clothes got
not.
clean because of something I did, which was
Wow.
something I didn't do. Therefore, I did it. You're welcome. Just thank me and let's move on.
Well, I'm going to not go to work from now on.
No, that's not going to work for me. You're going to have to
Mm.
do that. Your people need you. You do something very important. Okay?
Some days. Some days they're like, fuck you.
Well, either way, you're helping them.
I mean,
at
I
least-
did have a teenager say that recently. I mean, I was talking to mom and I heard the teenager was like, I said something to mom they did not like, and the teenager's like, fuck you. I was like, you know what? I wanted to be like, fuck you too, but I didn't. So I was like, well, I guess that's it for today, huh? No, what I really said was, well, that might be the attitude problem we've been discussing. So I'm going to just throw this out there. Should beat his ass right now is what you should be doing. No, I'm kidding. I didn't say any of that.
Oh God, that'd be hilarious.
I wish our kid would say that to me, though. I would beat his ass. I'd be
Well,
like, "You just said what to what me? Excuse
yeah,
me? What'd you
it'll
just say?"
be a rough day. It'll be a
Oh
rough
man,
day.
day
So,
hell.
so if this dude doesn't, if he says something
Mm-hmm.
and she doesn't clean, does he? I mean, I would suggest they don't move in together,
Yeah, I mean, I would too.
right?
I would. Like, here's the thing. You have to know what your deal breakers are. And if your deal breaker is I'm not living in a pigsty and this bitch won't clean up, then hello. I feel like your decisions have been made for you. This is why so many people don't work out. Because these red flags will be just flapping in the fucking wind and nobody's watching them. It's like, you didn't see this red flag. You just fucking, that shit's flapping so hard it's hitting you in the face. And you're just like, what? I think we're good with each other because I love her. I love him. That does not fucking matter. Love is not going to clean that damn house. I mean, like some problems, you need to see the flags.
Love would, because if he loved her, he'd clean the house.
He
I'm
would
just
clean
saying.
the house that she made dirty.
Yeah. How much does he love her? Does he love her enough for that?
You really gonna say that to me after I just did my laundry? Really? We had this whole fucking discussion and you fucking say that to me?
See?
Are you serious right now?
See, you love me enough that you
Oh
went
my
ahead and did
Lord.
your laundry because you knew I wasn't going to do it, or that I forgot to do it.
Damn, you didn't forget to do your fucking laundry, I see.
No, it's my laundry. Of course I'm not.
Or
I mean,
Cam's laundry.
okay. The reason he doesn't do it is because he's gonna break some shit. Okay, I trust you to do the laundry.
I'm gonna start breaking shit. Maybe that's what I need to do.
No, you can't help it. You're a woman. It's in your DNA to do it.
Oh my god, I feel
No,
like
I'm
you
totally fucking
really.
kidding. I'm
I
totally
mean,
fucking
did your
kidding.
dad spike that fucking Jack because he's trying to get you murdered? Like,
No,
our podcasts are about to fucking overlap. Except it won't be a cold case because they'll know who did it. Me.
no, I'm totally fucking kidding. I just forgot. Honest to God, I just got busy trading this week, and I completely forgot. And like the reason also is your shit's not easy. Like mine, you just throw everything in there. Yours, you gotta fucking this has gotta go here, this has gotta go there, this has gotta dry this. I don't fucking have time for the owner's manual I need to figure out what goes where.
Are you?
So
Oh my god, that's fucking life.
not for
Like,
me.
I
I throw
mean,
everything in all together and then I put it in the dryer on the same setting. Like you hang stuff up, stuff goes in the main part of the dryer, and then other stuff goes at the top of the dryer.
so
No.
you're going to tell me that you could figure out how to teach yourself how to trade fucking stock options, but you cannot figure out what might need to be hung up because it's fucking delicate material? That whips your ass. That's where you draw the line. Like, nope, I just can't figure this out. I don't fucking know. I mean, I know it's black and it might fucking fade and not be black if I put it in the dryer, but I don't know. The
Yeah.
fuck?
If it paid me, then I'd learn about it. Stocks and stock options pay me. So I
Mm-mm.
learned that stuff. That's too much. That's why honestly, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. It's
I know
just
you know how to do it. You
I
just
know.
fucking don't want to do it. You're just lazy about it.
No, that's not true either. That's not true either. I save it for last and then I end up running out of time to get to it.
Yeah, every fucking time. So, like, I don't understand. Like, if you see a problem, correct it. Like, I mean,
I just feel like we should have this conversation before we moved in together.
shit.
And now here we are, and you
And
blew the
honestly,
opportunity.
as much as we spend on that fucking kid's clothes, his shit should be getting washed very specifically as well. Because if any of them shirts get faded that I spent all the damn money that come in those boxes, I'm going to whip somebody's ass over that shit.
Sounds like you're creating more work for yourself, baby. Sounds like I'm gonna have to
Oh.
set that aside too and not wash it, and then you're gonna have to get to it. Is that really what we want here? I don't think that's what we want here, is it? What we're saying, guy, is she's got to be clean before she comes over and moves in. Like she's got
It
to.
just made it sound like she needs to take a shower before she gets there, bud.
I
She
mean,
needs to be clean.
I think giving men that the advice of she needs to be clean before ... is good advice no matter what's after the ...
That's fair. That's
Okay?
fair. That is solid
I'm
advice. That's
just
solid
saying.
advice.
She needs to be either
I give you
whether it's
that.
whether it's,
That's
you
fair.
know, her body needs
That's
to be clean from a shower, her
that's
clothes need to
solid.
be clean, solid, no STDs, whatever clean may be, she needs to be
Solid
that.
advice. My gosh. Good God.
But yeah, you gotta take care of that shit before you move in, or you'll end up married and you're not doing your wife's clothes, and then you're bitching them, you're getting bitched at on a podcast. That's what's gonna happen. So
I mean, again, should you consider this a sign that you aren't made for long term? Maybe. I
no.
mean, I don't think so, but I think, if, well, I don't know. If he's that OCD and she never changes her ways, that might be a problem. But I wouldn't start jumping to that conclusion.
Now, if you can't have a discussion about it and
Yeah.
compromise on it, then yeah, that's
Motherfucker, are you serious right now?
what
So
what
basically, what you just said was, so the bigger issue is communication. That's what you just fucking said in a
no.
less intelligent way. So now put that shit on a bingo card, bitch. Really?
First of all, when you talk about me and you, me being less intelligent is never the fucking right way to say anything, okay? And I
Yeah.
didn't say anything about communication.
As
I
much as you
said,
drank before we get on here, people are not going. They're not going to believe that. True or not, they're going to be like,
"No,
"No,
I wish I could yell for Cam to go get me some more," but but no, I said compromise, which means he needs to tell her to clean her ass up before she moves in. And
That's
if that's
compromise."
communication, then all right, I'll agree, communication. But no,
How
she
would
needs
that not be communication? Do you understand communication and what that is? Do you understand what compromise means? Because that's not a compromise. You do what I say or bye. That's
yeah,
not compromise.
okay. I do know what court is, and I know
Shut
you can
the
put a
hell up.
divorce in front of it. I know those two fucking words can go together.
Oh my gosh, you're so stupid.
Um, your first marriage, you were clean, right?
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
yeah.
Did your ex-mother-in-law think you were?
No, oh, that bitch. God, no.
What did she do, babe? What did she do?
So I had Gizmo even then. Gizmo is a black dog. And she has long hair, so she has to get groomed. Well, when she was a puppy, she did not like the groomer. So, you kind of try to wait a while for the next one. Well, unfortunately, that meant, sometimes her hair would not shed because it doesn't really shed, but I mean, I guess it's shit. Shit, I don't
It
know.
just
Anyway,
falls out.
hair would come out. Well, we had really, really, really light carpet. And so my ex-mother-in-law came in one day and said something about the carpet being dirty, in her passive aggressive way. Also, let me tell you, the first year we were married, she got me fucking good housekeeping for fucking one of my gifts for Christmas. No shit. A subscription to Good Housekeeping. Are you fucking kidding me?
Now
This is the shit I dealt with.
that is a
Okay?
Southern woman passive aggressive
Right.
move. That is like
Isn't it?
fucking 101
Isn't
right
it?
there.
Well, then the gizmo thing happened, and my response to that was, I pay the fucking bills in this house, so I'll pour grape fucking Kool-Aid on this goddamn carpet if I want to and leave it there. Fuck you. Like, I don't give a shit what you
It's
think about my damn carpet. You don't pay the mortgage here.
so, what I love is the sophistication of not red wine. No, I will fucking pour grape Kool-Aid on this
I
bitch.
know, right? I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that is what I said. I will pour grape Kool-Aid on this bitch. I do not fucking care. It's my fucking carpet. I pay the mortgage. Go to hell.
There'll be grape drink all over this goddamn house.
Don't make me get some Grape Co. I will pour that shit all over the place. Damn Good Housekeeping.
Not a good Merlot, some fucking grape pico.
Man,
Uh, all
the
right,
shit we live through.
so like I said, you got to communicate and compromise before you move in together.
As you said, yeah, that's
Exactly. Like
that's that's what
exactly.
it is.
Exactly
Good
what I said.
God. I'm
See, but
so glad you're here to give us all this sage advice.
it's like I'm basically a therapist.
Shit, I wouldn't say that.
Basically a therapist.
Oh God,
I
you'd be
mean,
fucking people up right and left.
it's not a hard thing to do. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
I'll let
well,
you sit in here some days and do it.
no. We're gonna go ahead and cut this episode off before I really say some shit that's gonna get me in trouble. So
Plus, my
communicate,
pizza's almost here.
yeah, communicate and compromise and do whatever she says. That's the only way it's gonna work. Because if you don't communicate, compromise, and then really do whatever she says, that's the one. You gotta do whatever she says. It's not gonna work. So good luck, bro. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Like I said, make sure you go out to cotrpod.com. You'll find everything you need out there. Patreon, social media, fucking merch, shit, see settlements and stuff. So make sure you go out and you can also send in your submissions for the show so we can talk about more stuff like this. It's your turn, babe. It's your turn.
I know, and I always forget, and I don't have the
Hold on,
ending
let me do
pulled
it.
up.
Let me do it. But seriously, Go out and subscribe, guys. Give us a 5-star review. Leave comments. It's a fucking algorithm. I don't know. It's Apple. It's stupid, but do it because it helps. And even if you don't leave comments or whatever, just at least subscribe, and that helps as well. But more importantly, stay content with your settlemate. You will certainly need them later in life. We will see you guys next week.